Hi, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Now, so this aspect is called chemical kinetics. Now, so what is chemical kinetics? Chemical kinetics is the study of what is the branches of chemistry that deal with study of rate of what chemical reaction. Now, as you can see, and can provide the information about. Now, this thing. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. My name is Nabefe Olaide. So I'm here to take you chemistry. This is what is called chemical kinetics. Now the thing is, please you have to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and comment and share it. Please make sure you share it and make sure you subscribe so that we can enjoy ourselves at the end of the day. So what is chemical kinetics? And I believe everybody understands the meaning of kinetics. Kinetics means, let me say, kinetics energy is the energy that deals with what movement of an object. Now, chemical kinetics is the branches of chemistry that deal with study of rate of chemical reaction and can provide what information about their what mechanism. So that is it. Now, it means whenever you are talking about the branches of chemistry that deal with study of what rate of chemical reaction is called what chemical kinetics. Now let's go to reaction kinetics. Now it means when you are talking about the reaction kinetics, you know there are some factors affecting rate of chemical reaction. So the study of factor affecting rate of chemical reaction, we call it kinetic, we call it reaction kinetics. So it's the study of factor which affect rate of what chemical reaction. The other one is what rate of chemical reaction. Rate of chemical reaction can be defined as the speed with which the chemical reaction proceed with respect to time. Now it means when you are referring to what different chemical reaction in chemistry, the particular time the reaction used to occur. You understand like that. So there are some reaction that if you take a look at the reaction very well, the reaction will be too fast. Some reaction are too what are too slow. So it depends. So any aspect of chemical reaction in chemistry that deal with time and you use time to study it, that particular rate means time because of the chemical that reacts. We now call it rate of chemical reaction. Now let me give you another one. Now another one is that chemical reaction goes at different rates. What I'm saying is some reactions are so fast and instantaneous that their rate cannot be measured. The reaction are involving ion in what in solution. Now here they are just telling us that there are some reaction that are so fast that someone will find it difficult to measure the rate which is time the reaction used to to occur. So in that sense they want to give us the example of reaction that are that are so fast reaction, e.g. like precipitation reaction. What's the meaning of precipitation reaction? Now the reason why we use precipitation reaction is because there are some salts that are that are not soluble. So any salt that is not soluble in water, we use precipitation reaction to prepare that particular salt. If you don't call it precipitation reaction, you can call it double decomposition. So when a solution of silver salt is mixed, when a solution of silver salt is mixed with with a solution of of a chloride. So it means that when you are talking about the silver salt, normal salt plus water is give you salt solution. So whenever you are now referring to insoluble salt, you understand, if you want to prepare that particular salt that is not soluble, we use precipitation reaction. Now if you could remember that we used to say white precipitate is confirmed, white gelatinous is present. So all those salt they are in insoluble salt. Now look at this one now. Silver salt is mixed with a solution of of a chloride. There is an immediate formation of a white precipitate of silver chloride. So this particular thing means what? White precipitate. White precipitate means that at the end of the day, the particular color that occurs is white. So it means silver chloride is what? White precipitate. Look at the reaction. Ag, this one is what? AgNO3. AgNO3 means silver what? Silver nitrate plus NaCl. NaCl is what? Sodium chloride. We use this as a common salt, table salt or normal salt. Now when you now see it, how do we know that it is going to give us silver chloride? Fine. You know there's something we call electrochemical series. Sodium is higher than silver in electrochemical series. So this sodium will display silver. So when this sodium displays silver, it means we are going to write silver chloride here, then plus what? Sodium trisulcarbonate 4. Now they are not showing us in terms of what? Cation. Whenever you see positive something like this, we call it what? Cation. We see negative, we call it what? Radical. We can also see what? Cation, sodium ion. Then we see what? Cl minus. So in that sense, Ag plus, which is silver, is colorless. Cl minus, which is chlorine, is also colorless. While AgCl is what? Is white. So these reactions are what? Are so fast. Now I want to show some reactions that are what? We want to show some reaction at short, at what? At slow rate, that they are very slow. Now that progression of what? That progression of reaction can be monitored, e.g. catalytic decomposition of hydrogen peroxide at room temperature. Hydrogen peroxide, you understand, if you want to prepare oxygen under preparation of oxygen, we can prepare oxygen from what? Hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide is what? Is H2O2. As you can see, we have MnO2 here. MnO2 is a what? Is a catalyst. So at the end of the day, it will decompose to give us 2H2O plus what? Plus O2 gas. Another one is decomposition of calcium trisulcarbonate 4. Now, for this reaction to occur, CaCO3, for reaction to occur, it means it's going to require 2 minutes 120 seconds. And as you can see, with CaCO3 decompose to give calcium oxide and what? And carbon 4 oxide. So that is it. And as you can see, some people, if you want to know the meaning of CaCO3 also known as what? It's also known as cement. Do you understand like that? So it means whenever you see CaCO3 is a compound, they will undergo decomposition reaction. But this one is known as what? Thermal decomposition, because we use it to decompose it. Then, and if you take a look at this hydrogen peroxide, it means we use catalyst MnO2 to decompose it. That's why we call it catalytic reaction. Then another one is now another one is what? Formula of rate of chemical reaction. Now as you can see, it depends on the what question given to you. There are some questions they are in mole per what? Mole per d cube, while there are some questions they are in gram per dm cube. So it depends on the question given to us. Now as you can see, number one, rate of chemical reaction is just like amount. You know amount, that is what? That is amount in what? Of zinc all over what? All over time taken. Another number two is what? Rate of chemical reaction is the change in concentration of what? Of reactant. Kini you dey pay me o.